Cocoa is purring on your back. The rise and fall of your breath.
Ina gave birth to twins, so she didn't abort that pregnancy. Oh no, that girl really wants to ruin my life. After sending her 3 million naira, what does she want from me again? Now she's involving a soldier man in this. What do I do now? Am I sure those children are mine? What if the DNA confirms that the kids are mine? What will I tell my wife? This would never go down well with Rebecca. Gosh, I think I'm in a big mess. Who do I talk to now? How do I escape this mess? God, just have mercy on me. I don't want to go through this shame.
Daddy, you bought new bling bling clothes.
Yes, so I upgraded my wardrobe.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you, my son.
When will you upgrade mine?
Do you have a wardrobe? No Ghana must go. You dey take back your clothes.
That is my own wardrobe now. Oh yeah, upgrade my Ghana must go bag wardrobe.
Shut up. You must be a joker.
Daddy, I am not joking. I need new clothes. Most of my clothes are torn and worn out.
Manage them for now. I will only buy you new clothes by December.
That is very foul. By then, all my clothes would have turned to rags. Do you want me to be wearing rags on the street so that people would mistake me for a mad boy?
Wetin you be before? Now today you start to the mad.
Daddy, are you the one saying this to me?
No, it's my ghost that is saying this to you. My friend, get out of here.
Daddy, if you don't buy me new clothes, I am going to sue you for human rights. It is my fundamental right to wear fundamental clothes.
No be only fundamental clothes. First get fundamental brain first. Now who gets fundamental brain, they wear fundamental clothes. My friend, come on for here.
Why am I feeling that you are not a good example?
Honey, what is the problem? You look worried.
I'm fine.
You are not, dear. I know something is wrong somewhere. Please talk to me. What is it?
Rebecca, nothing is wrong with me. I'm fine.
You want me to believe that you are fine and you are still awake at this time of the night, unlike you.
I'm just pondering on a business deal about to venture into.
What kind of business deal?
An oil business. It requires a huge amount of money. I'm contemplating if I should use my personal money to start up the business or take a loan from the bank.
I think you should not risk your life serving. Why not take a loan from the bank, and must you do this business? How legit is it?
Very legit and lucrative. Its only cons is just the fact that it requires a huge amount of money as capital.
I think you should sleep over this and know if it's gonna truly worth the risk.
That's exactly what I am doing now.
Are you sending me the 500 million, or are you ready to escalate this issue?
Nina, I'm not sending you any more money. I asked you to abort that pregnancy and you refused. Don't force kids I don't need on me.
You lie. You must take care of them. You have no other option.
Nina, why are you bent on destroying my marriage?
Because you refuse to compensate me handsomely.
But I gave you 3 million naira.
That's nothing compared to the things you took from me.
I don't understand. What did I take from you?
You took my virginity and it's irreplaceable.
Did I rape you? Did I take it from you by force? Didn't you really yield to that? Why do you keep making so much fuss about it? Nina, please and please, let me enjoy my peace of mind. I want you not to get pregnant, but you refused. I don't know what you are up to with this game you are playing, but I would like you to know this. I can never and will never take a second wife.
You must be a joker. Marry me as your second wife or compensate me with 500 million. You have no other option than this. Sure, we are coming there soon. He keeps proving stubborn, but I will show him that I'm not someone he can mess up.
When will you be coming with Mr. Tony?
Before the end of this month, we would come. We are already planning towards it.
Are you coming with your babies?
Sure, I will be coming with them. Who will I leave them with? Besides, there is a possibility that we might go for a DNA test. That's if he denies the baby.
That man should better comply, or else he would end up messing up his life.
Who cares about his life?
This won't go down well with his wife at all.
I don't even need her validation. She's the major reason why Chief Mario doesn't want to take me as a second wife. That woman is definitely a big terror to him. If she wasn't, he would have taken full responsibility for his mistake and not to keep misbehaving like a coward.
Whenever you guys are ready to come, just let me know, okay?
No wahala. I go still call you before then.
What do you do about this now?
I'm just confused. I don't even know what to do.
Are you really sure that you're the father of those kids?
Same question I've been asking myself.
Ladies of nowadays are dangerous and deceitful. Hope she's not trying to force another man's child on you.
That won't be possible, because I will not even accept those kids, even if they are my blood.
Why?
How do I explain this to your mom?
That this situation is similar to medicine after death. Let's not realize our mistake when it's too late. I wish you had broken up with her before that pregnancy. Just conduct a DNA test first of all. Then after that, we would know the next step. Pray this news doesn't get to my mom.
Same here. Please, for no reason should you voice this out to end this hearing. You know how loose of a person he is. Please, let the secret be between just you and I.
Alright.
Nina really wants to put that man in a very tight corner. I wonder how Mrs. Rebecca would handle this.
She has no other option than to embrace Nina as her co-wife.
You think it's easy as you said it? Her husband has betrayed her. The husband she always brag about is actually a cheat. Chai, the new woman still the trust man for this generation.
I think she caused it. She knows her husband loves sex, yet she fails to improve on her bedroom skills. If only she knew this would occur, she would have not allowed her husband to look for sexual satisfaction outside.
You're right. Every woman needs to work on their flaws. But come to think of it, Mrs. Rebecca doesn't even know that her husband cheats on her. You have to see the way she brags about his fidelity in their marriage. I think her husband is just being wayward. Instead of discussing her flaws with her and how he would help her improve on it, he resorted to cheating on her and having a secret concubine. That man won't do well at all.
You are right. I don't think he has ever tried to fix up that loophole in his marriage. Now it's too late to cry, and I know he must have to dance to the tune of his mistakes. Thank you, Mrs. Rebecca, for those wonderful treats. You're welcome, dear. Hope you enjoyed it. Sure I did, thanks.
Of course she did. Who don't like enjoyment?
That was funny. So, Anita, you would be going for your service soon, right? Yes, ma, by next week. That is great. I'm so happy for you for coming this far. Keep excelling, my dear. Thank you, ma. Don't worry. Immediately after your 1 year service, God will provide a better job for you. Amen. Thank you, ma. You're welcome, dear.
Next week Saturday is her birthday, and it's unfortunate that she wouldn't be around on that very day.
Oh, so you're not gonna be celebrating with us? I will try and bring you your own portion of my birthday cake. You deserve it, ma. You're so sweet. Thank you.
Young man, please stop threatening me. What if those children aren't mine?
That is why I said we'll go for a DNA test.
Did she tell you that I gave her 3 million naira some months ago?
Really?
Oh yes, ask her and she will tell you that.
Maybe she has spent the money. Besides, that amount of money can never be enough for raising those kids throughout their lifetime. You still need to take up that responsibility of their father.
Young man, I am a married man and I don't want to take a second wife for any reason. I already told her this and she still went ahead to have children for me. I don't know why she keeps agitating for something she knows that is not possible.
Mr. Mary or whatever you call yourself, you are just saying bullshit. Since you knew you were married and wouldn't want another wife or child outside wedlock, why then were you having a sexual affair outside marriage? Didn't you know the consequences of your actions?
Don't judge me, mister. I had a mutual agreement with her before we started that affair. I promised to sponsor her education at university and also to help her establish a business of her own. These were the only promises I made to her, which I also fulfilled. Tell me why she would get pregnant, give birth, and force me to father kids that I never wanted.
Sorry to disappoint you. You can't reject those kids. Whether she forces them on you or not, the fact still remains that you are their biological father. Therefore, whether you need them or not, you must take full responsibility of those kids.
Dad, I think you need to face this courageously. Let them come immediately. When they come, a DNA test should be conducted to confirm the paternity of those children.
What if they're actually my kids?
Then you father them.
Joy, what are you saying? How do I explain this to your mom?
Don't worry, we will come up with a plan on how to reveal this to her.
Jerry, how do you think we can reveal this to her without sending your mom into depression?
There's always a way out. Let the DNA test be conducted first.
I'm just depressed.
You have to man up and face this courageously.
But why is Nina doing this to me? I regret knowing that lady.
She's a gold digger.
A very big one. Imagine she's asking me for 500 million naira compensation.
She's crazy. What has she contributed to your life to deserve such kind of money?
Same question I've been asking myself. I don't know what gave her the entitlement. I'm not going to give her any dime again. She should do her worst.
Daddy, you look pretty today.
Don't be silly. How can I be pretty?
But you are pretty.
Shut up. You don't know anything at all. I'm just wasting my money paying school fees for you.
Exactly that. You are really wasting your money. Stop paying those people money.
Like seriously?
Yes, so why don't we share my school fees between ourselves and use it to buy sneakers, designer wear, necklaces, perfumes, eyeglasses, and all the swagalicious things in this world?
So, Jumbo, you want to be living a swagalicious life. You don't want to go to school like your mates and acquire knowledge.
Daddy, I must not be like my mates. I am a special human being. I do my own things. I don't copy people.
You have to go to school and acquire knowledge.
Daddy, I don't need any other knowledge. God has already given me enough knowledge. Don't you see that I have sense?
I'm sorry, you don't. Nothing there gives your big head except foolishness and silliness.
Thank God my brain is not empty. At least I still have some things in it, as you said.
Mr. Mario, you have to marry my niece. You can't make her a single mother.
I didn't make her a single mother. She made herself that.
How? Am I the one who impregnated myself?
Someone else must have done that. It mustn't be me.
Chief Mario, it is you and not anyone else. Remember, you forbade me from seeing another man because of your stupid insecurities. Stop acting as if you never saw my pants. You are responsible for that pregnancy and those kids belongs to you. Rubbish. You think you can use me the way you like and dump me? Never. Not after you took my virginity.
Nina, can you please calm down? Let's settle this amicably.
Don't tell me to calm down, young man. Tell your dad to own his mistakes.
You know this is a public place. Please stop shouting so you won't draw attention.
That's exactly what I want. Yes, I want to draw people's attention so that they can come to my aid because your father wants to useless my life.
I regret having something to do with you.
Sorry, mister. At this point, there's no room for regrets. You have just two options. Either you marry me as your second wife or you compensate me with 500 million naira. Choose between the two options now.
Mr. Mario, you have to choose between those two options she gave you before we leave here today. Failure to do so, the next time we'll be visiting you is gonna be a battle visit.
It hasn't gotten to that, sir. Please, let's not make things escalate. Please just give my dad some time. He will definitely make up for this.
And why are you the one speaking on his behalf? Can't he talk for himself?
Desert stars in the night.
He's here to comply to my terms. I give him the grace of just 1 week. If I don't get the feedback I want after 1 week, Tony and I will come back to this city and set his house ablaze.
Let him give you the money you ask for if he has it in order to avoid this trouble that is waiting before him.
Don't mind him. He thinks he can intimidate me with his wealth. I will show him that I'm not the type of woman he can do shit to.
Calm down, Nina. I think you are doing the right thing, but you need to apply wisdom in it.
Sure, ma, I will. I'm a very wise woman. Trust me.
That man is very rich. I wonder why he doesn't want to compensate you handsomely. The last 2 cars he bought for his wife is worth hundreds of millions. Why is he being so stingy to you?
Because he thinks I'm a girl from the slum who doesn't deserve something better. But I go shoot shock him.
Even if it's 100 million, it should at least give you something tangible, something worthwhile.
What is 100 million? I can't even take that amount. It's too poor for me.
Oh yes it is, considering the amount of money splurged on gifts for his wife. I don't know why he's rejecting those kids, because his wife has been finding it difficult to conceive after her first child. Why don't he accept those kids and confess his sins to his wife?
He doesn't even have an option. He must accept them. Don't mind him. He keeps misplacing priorities. He doesn't know that I'm the one holding his marriage. I gave him sex that his wife couldn't give him. Gave him 2 beautiful kids, while she gave him just 1. And I also gave him my virginity. I don't try now. Him supposed give me inheritance. I no go gree o.
I can't give her 500 million naira. For what? What has she contributed to my life? Does she know how I make my money?
I saw this coming. Most of those young ladies out there are nothing but gold diggers. Always want to reap where they didn't sow. I know what she's up to, but I have a nice plan that would mess up her plans.
Really?
Yes, Dad.
Okay. Can I hear your plan, please?
Sure, let's go for the other option. Let's accept to marry her into our family.
How do I explain this to your mom? Do you want her to develop hypertension? You know she's a very emotional person.
I know. She won't get to know the actual truth.
What do you mean by that?
I would be the one to marry her. I'll introduce her to my mom as my girlfriend whom I got pregnant, and I'll do a court wedding with her to make it legal. The house I'm building now would be given to her for her and her kids to live in.
You are building a house?
Yes, Dad.
My goodness.
I'm sorry I kept this as a secret from you and my mom because I don't want her to start investigating on how I get my money. So as I was saying, the house will be given to her as a compensation, but her name won't be in the house documents. We would also give her several cars, but none will be in her name. She thinks she's smart, but we will tell her she isn't.
Nice plan, but what if she divorced you later in the future?
Immediately after the court wedding with her, I'll transfer all my money into your account and change the ownership of all my properties to yours.
Why?
I could have done this with my mom, but she would be amazed of how I got all this money and properties. I have over 500 million in my account, and I'll transfer all my money into your account in case she decides to divorce me someday.
And myself would will every single property I have to your mom. She will be the loser at the end. Nice plan.
Boss, you are really looking worried these days. Hope no problem, sha.
And what's your business with my problem?
As my boss, your problem is my problem, and my problem is your problem.
Shut it up and get out of here. You are so annoying.
Boss, please, don't transfer aggression on me. I was just showing concern.
Get out of here. I don't need your concerns.
Chai, my boss is really going through a lot, or a lot is going through him. Look at how he is throwing tantrums. What could be the problem? If I say your side chick don't get belay, don't think about it too much. It's gonna be a blessing in disguise.
MD, if you don't want to get out of here now, I'll place a curse on you.
Someone told me that he saw Jerry within your office environment yesterday.
Who?
One of my customers. I was very surprised to hear that because Jerry never told me he was visiting this weekend. Did you see him?
No, I didn't.
Really? So what did he came to that vicinity to do?
Is the person so sure that it was really Jerry that she saw?
That lady knows Jerry too well. She might be correct.
I doubt it. Jerry didn't come to my office yesterday.
Maybe he came to see someone else.
Maybe. Why don't you call him and ask him?
Jerry is behaving so strange these days. He's just so focused on making money and not his studies, which he really ought to focus on.
Sweetheart, you are just bothering yourself about Jerry so much. Jerry is a very smart young man. In as much as what he does to make his money is legitimate, we shouldn't bother ourselves about that. He will definitely graduate with a good degree.
Honey, I'm not sure if Jerry is still focusing on his studies. One of these days, I will visit his school and know what he's up to over there.
Don't worry, my dear. Jerry is doing fine. He's a man and he takes after his father. He's just trying to maximize his potentials. You should be happy that he's trying hard to have his own financial security.
Thank you so much for the birthday gift. I love them.
You're welcome. How is your service going?
Very fine, ma. Thank you.
Good to hear that. How is your mom?
She's fine, ma.
I guess she will be at the shop.
Yes, ma. She's at the shop.
Alright, extend my regards to her.
Sure, I will. Thank you so much for the gift. God bless you, ma.
Bless you too, my dear. You are welcome. One of these days, I will introduce you to my son. Hope you would like to meet him.
Sure.
He's a complete gentleman. You would like him when you meet him.
Alright, it will be a pleasure to meet him.
Desert stars in the night.
Nina, please, let's do it this way. I promise that you would be fine with this decision.
I don't trust you and your dad.
Nina, we are doing this because of my mom's health. We can't break such news to her a sudden way. She has been suffering from hypertension. What if she slumps and dies on hearing this?
Why would she slump and die? Our children are not blessing.
Of course they are, but she never solicited for this. She didn't even see it coming. Please, let's do it this way so that everyone will be happy at the end.
Why doesn't he want to give me the 500 million?
He doesn't have such amount of money.
It's a big lie. He doesn't have 500 million in his account. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Come on, don't try to deceive me. The last 2 cars he bought for your mom almost worth that amount.
I see. So that's how you've been calculating his worth. Listen, my mom's eldest brother lives in Germany. He's the one that sends most of the cars that my mom rides. My dad might just send him a token and he would add his own money and ship in whatever vehicle they want. So don't think he buys those expensive cars with his hard-earned money in this country.
Really?
Yes, Nina, I won't lie to you. I just told you the truth.
Okay, so when are they going to ship in my own car? Because if I have to accept this, I have to make sure he buys me a car before agreeing to this.
That's not a problem. I would buy a car.
You will?
Yes, dear. I have about 3 cars. I will give you the most expensive of them all.
You have 3 cars? Like you're rich?
You're funny. Come on, I'm a man, I'm not a boy. I've been hustling to live up to the standard my father had set for me. Don't worry, I will buy you a car.
Okay, I'll be excited that.
Mrs. Patricia, I didn't see you throughout last week. Hope no problem.
My dear friend, I was so busy last week.
Really?
Yeah, my daughter and I went to search for an apartment.
You no longer want to live in your present apartment?
My landlord gave me an eviction letter last week.
Why?
My dear, it's a long story. I'm even tired of living in that house. Most of the tenants living there are troublesome. I just want to pack out of that house as soon as possible.
Chai, sorry about this, my friend. Have you found any?
Yeah, I did, but it's pretty expensive. The landlord is asking us to pay a 2-year rent.
Why now?
I don't know. Some people are just being greedy.
So how much is the total cost? Sorry to ask.
It's fine. The total cost for the rent is almost 400,000 naira, while my budget for it is 250,000.
That means you need an extra 150,000 to be able to secure that apartment.
Exactly.
Alright, I'll give you 300,000 naira by tomorrow. Add it up to whatever you have at hand.
Oh, may God bless you abundantly for me.
Bless you too, my dear. Just send me your account number. First thing tomorrow morning, I'll transfer the money to you. Please manage that token, okay?
That's more than a token. God bless you, Mrs. Rebecca.
I'm only going to do this for just one reason. You think I was joking when I told you I'll come back for you?
Nina, please. My son and I have made up our minds to take responsibilities for the upbringing of those children. Please, cooperate as expected and don't stir up any further problems.
You don't tell me what to do. If you bring problem, I'll also give you mine. But if you behave yourself and also cooperate with me, there'll be no problem.
As you can see, my son and I has been peaceful with you on this. Just cooperate as I said and make sure you do not confront my wife for any reason.
I've heard you. What about the car I demanded for you guys? When am I getting it?
Very soon.
Alright, until I get the car, I wouldn't agree to this yet.
Trust me, you'll get it soon.
I should trust you. I'm sorry I can't.
Jerry, why would I do such mistake? Gosh, I knew it. I had that premonition that you weren't focusing on your studies on campus. Honey, have you seen what I have been telling you?
Jerry, you're really a big disappointment to this family. How dare you? You were busy flirting on campus with ladies while others were busy studying. And now you want us to welcome you into this family with your mystery lady and your out of wedlock kids. Never. Not in this house.
How old are those children?
Just 3 months old.
Gosh, so she has given birth since 3 months ago and you kept it a secret. Why then are you revealing this to us? You kept your affairs with a secret. You kept her pregnancy a secret. Even when she gave birth, you didn't tell us. Gosh, Jerry, can I ever trust you again as my child?
I'm sorry, Mom. Please forgive me.
I should forgive you, Jerry. Do you know that you just bent the image of this family? I'm so disappointed in you.
Please, Mom, forgive me and accept my kids. I can't keep hiding them from you. That's why I'm making this confession.
Keep your confession to yourself. I will never accept that lady in this house. I brought you up in a godly way, but you chose to bring shame and reproach to this family. Jerry, that lady is not coming to this house. Take responsibility for your stupidity.
Jerry, look at how you are making your father angry. This is not how we raised you. You really disappointed us.
Are you ready to do this, Nina?
Oh yes, I'm ready.
You know there's nothing hidden under the sun. That woman will definitely know the truth someday.
Of course, I am not scared of she knowing the truth. My main aim of going to that house is to make sure my kids get their own portion of inheritance.
Okay, why don't you tell them to give you a separate house? Must you live with them in that same house? Isn't that risky? What if they plan to kill you one day?
Stop thinking negatively. They can't do me anything. Of course I will demand for a house, but I need to get into that house, study that family, and know what their worth is before moving into my own house.
My dear, I'm just bothered about your safety. I know what my gender is capable of doing. Oh.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Nothing will happen.
You try as much as possible to keep your identity a secret from the wife until you get what you want from there.
Sure, I'll be wise in all my doings. Thanks for the advice.
Honey, please, let Tampa justice with Mercy.
My dear, I will never allow that in this house. This family has a heritage, and Jerry would face the consequences of bringing shame upon this family.
Sweetheart, please forgive him. Let's meet this lady first and also see our grandkids.
Is that the rightful way of birthing children? Impregnated a girl from the streets and having children out of wedlock. Is that how his parents did?
Sweetheart, please tamper justice with Mercy. I know that Jerry really messed up, but let's forgive him because he's still our child.
So you want me to accept that street girl and accept those children into this home?
Mine, they are our grandkids. We can't reject them. Remember that children are gifts from God. Please, dear, I'm begging on his behalf.
I don't know what to say. I'm so bitter about this. Jerry really disappointed me. Imagine a child I sent to school to study.
I knew he was becoming distracted when we bought that car some months ago. I sensed a change in his attitude. Please, let's pardon him. The deed has been done.
It's alright there. I'll think about it. For now, I'm really vexed. Maybe when my anger must have subsided, I will call him and have a heart-to-heart talk with him.
Alright, please do. Thanks, dear.
So Mr. Mario has finally agreed to let her into their home.
I think Nina is taking a big risk by moving into that home. What if they all connive to kill her or do something harmful to her?
You're right. They might do something like that. Why didn't she tell them to get her an apartment of her own?
Same question I asked her. She shouldn't go to live with them in that house.
Come to think of it, what if Mrs. Rebecca eventually finds out that you and I know about this and are very close to Nina?
That's not possible. Who will tell her? Her husband who is not ready to confess his sins, or his son who is an accomplice to his father? Nina herself would be living in disguise under the roof for as long as she will be there. Come on, you don't need to fret. She won't find out.
Anita, remember that there is nothing hidden under the sun.
So what do you want us to do? To go tell her about her husband's escapade with Nina? No, we can't do that.
I never said we would do such. I'm just imagining how bitter she would be if she finds out that we were also involved in this.
Mom, we are not involved in this. Don't be we send her husband make him go impregnate Nina. Are we the ones that match made them?
Jerry, now what for you? What am I hearing?
I don't understand. What are you saying?
They say you give woman belly for campus. Shey na true?
You dey craze. How is that your business?
Guy, you are a super striker. Oh. You scored 2 goals.
MD, shut up and get out of here if you have nothing sensible to say.
Hey, my bros, I am congratulating you. Isn't that a sensible thing?
Hold your congratulations. I don't need it.
Now wow, you too much. So when will we be expecting your baby mamas and the kids?
MD, get out of here. I don't want to talk to you.
You must talk to me. Oh. You must give me the full gist. Oh.
I see there is something wrong with you. Why am I still standing here listening to your bullshit? I have other important things to do. Excuse me.
Jerry, be coming down. Oh. Don't me send you go play away match instead of focusing on your campus. I beg, when them go do naming, make I come chop price.
Hope you've heard all that I said.
Yes, sir. But what is that lady coming here to do?
Don't ask me that silly question. The instruction is this: when she comes, do not do as if you've seen her before. Don't even talk to her or mention anything about her to my wife. Did you get that?
Yes, but wait till your side chick they come this house come do.
Shut up, don't be stupid.
Sorry, sir. I would really like to know the answer to my question.
MD, I'm done with this discussion. Can you leave my office now?
Okay, I will do as you said, and you will have to give me extra money for keeping this extra secret.
My friend, will you get out of here and stop behaving like a fool? Nuisance. Don't worry, I'll sack you soon.
Don't even try it, oh.
MD, are you threatening me?
I'm not threatening you. Instead, I will make sure I drag you and your side chick on Facebook if you dare sack me. Now you and your side chick are going to use the do content for Facebook.
You dey mad?
I'm going there with my kids tomorrow.
Okay, he officially introduced you to his wife.
Is he the one introducing me or his son?
After giving you the card I promised you.
I'm here to see you too, but make I first comply with the introduction first.
Alright, just show up there tomorrow with your kids. Please make sure you are very vigilant and also study each of their body language for safety reasons. I not trust those people.
Sure, I dey carry my senses go tomorrow. I won't leave it behind.
Hey, funny you. I beg, carry am dey go. Will Tony be going with you?
Sure, he will.
Better. So you are just going there for just tomorrow and to have a brief meeting with them.
Yeah, after meeting and discussing with them tomorrow, I will now know if I'm going to move into that house or not. If they don't buy me that car I demanded for, I will make sure I disgrace them in this entire city. I got no time for rubbish people.
Oh, children of these days, they won't stop shocking us.
Honestly, he really shocked us. He kept her pregnancy a secret from us for 9 months. I will be honest, this really came to me as a shock.
Of course it would, because you expected him to be focusing on his studies.
Exactly, what will I do? I don't have any choice than to accept the lady and the kids.
It is well. Just keep pleading to your husband to have a change of mind and forgive your son.
Sure, I have been doing that. My husband is a very strong-willed man. He doesn't go back on his words. I keep praying that he finds the heart to forgive his son.
He will forgive him. It will only take some time. He is still very hot for now. Soon he would get over it and pardon him for his sins. It is well.
You are right, dear. Thank you so much for the word of encouragement. How is Anita?
She is very fine. She has come back to where she serves.
That is good. My regards to her, please.
Alright, dear. Thank you.
If I'm to accept these children, a DNA test will be done to confirm if my son is really the father of the kids.
Young lady, please remind me your name.
Nina.
Okay, so Nina, how old are you?
I'm 27.
You are 27 years.
Yes, ma.
That means you are older than my son. Jerry is just 22.
Just imagine, this idiot that calls himself my son went to impregnate someone who is older than he is. Very shameful being. I'm so disappointed in you.
Honey, please calm down. Let's tamper justice with Macy. We are here for a peaceful meeting. Let's not start pointing fingers, please. Jerry, you heard what your father said, right? You will have to go for a DNA test before he can accept this lady and the kids.
It's alright. I'll do that.
When?
As soon as possible.
Alright, Nina. I hope you are in agreement of this.
Sure, no agitation.
Knows I do. Every weird thing about us is amazing.
The car is parked outside. All the documents I need.
Alright, I'll be needing some money for the baby's upkeep.
Like how much?
Like 200k.
Alright, just forward me your account number. I'll send you 300k instead.
Thank you. Does your mom still demand for the DNA test results?
Don't bother about that. My mom is not even pushing for it. My dad just said it so it won't seem as if he's so lenient.
Okay.
So when are you moving in?
I'll have to speak with your dad before I move in. We need to have a heart-to-heart conversation before I move in.
Okay, hope no problem.
Yeah, it's a private matter.
Alright, please, I want to ask you for a favor. For the main time you will be staying in our home, please and please, be of good conduct and don't ever rub shoulders with my mother. She's a very nice and simple being. Of course, you are her co-wife in disguise, but do not make her realize that. Let it be a secret for as long as it would be. Your main aim of moving into our house is to secure your own portion of my dad's inheritance, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Good, you will definitely work out with that at the end of the day if you would play your card well.
Honestly, I don't see any need for that DNA test since Jerry claims that they are truly his kids.
What do you want him to say when he impregnated a lady who is much older than he is?
So you think the lady is manipulating him?
Of course she is.
But truth be told, those children really looks like Jerry. They took all his futures, especially the boy.
So because the baby have Jerry's resemblance, that's why you think there is no need for a DNA test. My dear, I won't allow those children in my house if they don't go for a DNA test.
It's alright, the test will be done, but let her move in first. Jerry told me that her family members are really mad at her for getting pregnant out of wedlock. Said they keep trolling her. Please, because of her mental health, let her move into our home as soon as possible.
Rebecca, you shouldn't trust people that easily. You want to make me accept that lady into this house. Hope you'll be able to withstand whatever the decision would yield to.
Come on, the lady is not coming here to rub shoulders with me. She's a young lady and I could give birth to someone of her age. I'm only feeling for her because I'm a woman like her. She won't dare misbehave in this house. I would definitely give her my rules when she moves in.
Okay, it's alright.
Jerry sent me 300k this morning.
So that guy is this rich?
My dear, it shocked me oh. It be like say in drug business they pay well.
Better marry the guy now.
You know serious. Babe, now my cash out season be this.
Yes, so you go dey cash out from both papa and pikin. Wow, the young man is doing well.
Of course he is. Apparently he was the one who bought the expensive car he's riding now.
Wow, the guy is definitely rich.
Oh yes he is. He's currently building a house and he promised me that he would give me the building after he's completing it.
Wow, now they are talking. You are definitely going to be walking away with something tangible.
Yeah, so that has always been my aim. I'm glad to see myself winning.
Of course, you would win. Who messes up with an iron lady?
You can say that again.
So when will you move into their house?
This weekend.
You are welcome, Nina. According to my husband, you will be here with us for some time. Feel free to relate with us.
Thank you.
You are welcome. As you know, my son is still schooling and he needs to get back on campus as soon as possible. He would only be coming back once in a while to see you and the kids till he graduates from the university.
It's fine. We've already discussed about that. I don't have any issue with that.
Alright, that is fine. After now, I'll take you around the house and show you everything you need to know.
Alright, ma. Thanks.
Due to my busy lifestyle, I don't think I would really have that time to be with you here at home. My husband and I have decided to hire a live-out nanny who will be helping you with your kids. Hope you're okay with that.
Yes, I know. Thanks for that.
You are welcome. Is there anything you need, especially for the kids?
Yeah, I want to get more baby items.
Okay, like how much would that cost?
Like 100,000 naira.
Alright, I'll give you 200k instead. Use it to get whatever you want to get.
Thank you. I'm grateful.
You are welcome. Once again, feel free to relate with my husband and I, okay?
Alright, ma. Thanks.
She's truly winning. Wow. Mr. Mario's son bought her a car?
Yes, he did. He has even promised to give her a car.
Seems like the son is more generous than his dad.
Of course he is. He's really taking the responsibility of his dad's mess.
But come to think of it, how would Mrs. Rebecca feel when she finds out that her son actually connived with his dad to deceive her? Going to be a terrible betrayal to her.
When the time comes, she will have to embrace the reality. The deed has been done already. I understand what Jerry is doing. He's trying to protect both the image of his dad and his mom. But truth be told, this might not end well because Nina has an ulterior motive.
I think you should advise Nina to take things easy now that she's living with them. She should start rubbing shoulders with Mrs. Rebecca. She shouldn't have any romantic affair with Mr. Mario as long as she is in that house, because those things might escalate hidden secrets in the future. She should be wise and get whatever she wants there.
Well said, Mom. Exactly the advice I gave her.
The lady has moved in. She's in our home now.
Wow. How are the twins?
They are very fine, cute babies.
Oh, congratulations. You are now a grandmother.
Thank you. Though I'm not happy that my son gave birth to his kids out of wedlock, but come on, children are gifts from God and we are so fortunate to receive double gift. Wow, I love those babies.
I can feel your joy. Oh, thank God for the gift of those children. Hope their mom is strong.
Yeah, very strong. We have employed a leave-out nanny to assist her with the kids.
Wow, that's good. Taking care of twins can be very tasking.
Oh yes, it is. Having twins is so adorable, but taking care of them is so taxing. My dear, I'm more happy because of the fact that God has decided to add more lives to our family after I have been trying to conceive another child all these years.
Oh, I can relate. Myself can't wait for my daughter to get married and also give me grandkids. I'll love it.
Of course, who wouldn't?
Thank you so much for the baby items. They are all beautiful.
You don't need to thank me. Come on, they are my grandkids.
I know, but you've already given me some money for that. I was planning on going out tomorrow to get the baby items.
You can keep the money and use it for some other thing. I have a friend who sells quality outfit and accessories for babies. I had to visit her store this morning to get some nice stuff for my adorable twins. It's not in there.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome, dear. How is the new nanny's performance? Hope you are comfortable with her.
Yeah, she's good. No issues for now.
Alright, glad to hear that. Whenever you feel like having a change, please don't hesitate to inform me.
Alright, ma, thank you.
It's fine. Have you had dinner?
Not yet. I want to go make something for dinner now. Should I also make for you?
Don't worry, I will go do that now. I bought some food items for preparing vegetable soup. Hope you like that.
Sure, I do. Thanks so much. For how long are we gonna be hiding this?
For as long as you are still under this roof.
What are your plans?
To get your own house soon, so you can move into your house.
Very good. Then after that?
Give your kids their inheritance.
Okay, so what about the marriage we talked about? Come on, I can't be brainwashed. Everyone knows that a woman who is not legally married to a man doesn't have legal rights to his properties.
Nina, you know how you came into this house. How are you expecting me to tell my wife otherwise? Come on, it would go down well with her.
Chief Mario, I don't understand why you are acting as if it's your wife that married you. Come on, you're the man of the house. Why can't you man up and tell her this once and for all?
You mean I should tell my wife that I'm the father of your kids after deceiving her into believe that Jerry is the father of those kids?
And I don't get, are you not actually the father of my kids?
Nina, lower your voice, please. Stop shouting.
Mr. Mario, you need to tell this woman the truth so I won't keep living like a refugee in my husband's house.
Nina, it can't be possible. Not after all we made her believe those kids are her grandchildren. Make you reason them now.
So what do you want me to do about this?
Nina, if you insist on this marriage, then you have to marry my son Jerry. And after that, you will lawfully get the inheritance you deserve.
If I'm doing that with Jerry, it's gonna be a court wedding.
No problem.